Plaintiff Toya Porter says when she started dating the defendant, he claimed he was in the process of divorcing his wife. Toya says after they moved in together, she discovered the defendant got another woman pregnant. And to top it off, he never divorced his wife. She's suing for rent, utilities, and emotional distress. Defendant Joseph Treese admits that another woman claimed that he fathered her baby, but he insists there is no proof, and they're taking a paternity test. Joseph says after he moved in with Toya, she attacked him more than 5 times, and that's why he moved out of their home.
Start with you.
First off, I want to say that I watch your show all the time.
Thank you.
I'm from Detroit also. So I hear you telling people, y'all better watch out for them Detroit girls. He didn't get the memo though.
He didn't get the memo.
No, he didn't get that memo. So anyways.
Don't tell me he tried to attack you and you had to cut him. All right. And that's what I referred to. A couple of the ladies in Detroit, when they see me, they act offended. Why you say Detroit women always cutting their men? I say, because you all do when they attack you.
I was this close.
And if that's the only form of self-defense, you might have to give them a little nick every now and then. So ladies of Detroit, I'm trying to say that you all are admired for defending yourselves as opposed to letting these men jump on you and beat on you and let them walk away.
Right.
And let them walk away with one arm. That's what you do. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding around. Judge doesn't advocate violence, only self-defense. Ladies of Detroit, I'm trying to say that you all are admired for defending yourselves as opposed to letting these men jump on you and beat on you and let them walk away.
Right.
And let them walk away with one arm. That's what you do. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Plaintiff Toya Porter is suing her ex-boyfriend, who claims after they moved in together, Toya attacked him more than 5 times.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Tell me your association with the defendant here.
I met Joseph in 2011. We was in a relationship for almost a year. During the relationship, the first couple of months, he told me that he was married, but he also told me he wasn't happy and that he was about to get a divorce. And I believed him. He convinced me to move in. Well, we moved in together. I was already staying on my own, but he wanted us to move in together, and we did that. 3-4 months after that, I get a Facebook. Oh, I'm pregnant. I'm about to have his baby. This, that, and the other. Real disrespectful.
How did they get your information or know of you?
Because I made him change his relationship status on Facebook with my name, not just in a relationship.
Oh, you had your name put on.
I wanted it to be known, yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm.
So,
his wife at that time.
Oh no, that wasn't his wife. Okay. I got drama from her too, but no, it's
this is a different
female.
woman.
Yeah. So
he's gonna be cut to shreds. 3 of them.
That's right. Don't say he's gonna be cut to shreds with 3 women. Go ahead.
So I was passive about it, I was angry, I was upset, but I let him know. I kept questioning like, what's going on? He eventually like, that's not my baby, that's not my baby. Then when she had the baby looked just like him. He couldn't deny it.
Okay.
And then I let it go again.
Why do you say again? What was the first time?
The wife incident. We shouldn't have been messing around for 3 months for me to find out that you married. It shouldn't have took that. You should have told me that off top.
To be honest, she knew that from Jump Street, that I was married. She knew that from Jump.
It was months into it, like months, at least 2 months. I'm gonna be nice and say 2 months.
She knew it from day one.
And how far into the relationship did you find all this out, particularly about the baby?
About 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months,
so that
and
means
then what?
He was having sex with her while he was having sex with me also. So, like I said, I let it go, but he would get phone calls and whatever, and then when I questioned him about it, he wanted to get mad, punch holes in walls, kick doors, snatch doors off.
That's a lie, Your Honor.
I
have pictures.
I did punch the holes in the wall and I did kick the door off. That's after
what are you talking about? It's a lie. That's all she accused you of, sir. Let me get back to her. That's a lie, Your Honor. Don't interrupt me and say it's a lie and then repeat exactly what you're accused of.
He liar, see?
Go ahead.
Right, just blatantly lied in your face, see?
What else you want me to know? Then we'll get to him and let him give some background.
Females popping up into it or whatever. And then when
How many females?
It was 2 more.
2 more.
Yeah, but they was just calling. Like, they would call. I asked them to give me the respect to, like, turn your phone off. At least do that. Turn your phone off.
You had time to go to work or didn't have enough energy to go to work. Sir, let me hear from you.
First of all, she knew from day one I was married. Me and my wife been separated for over a year. She lives in Texas. The baby incident, I found out the same time she did. The girl came out of the woodwork and said she had a baby by me. We going through the paternity thing now. I'm supposed to go next week to take a paternity test.
Well, it hasn't been confirmed.
No, it's not even a fact that it's my baby yet.
Okay.
And the girl is not even in my life. I don't have her number. She calls me private here, and she's young. And I know she has a baby. She won't let me see the baby. It's not even a fact that that's my baby.
Okay.
And the whole kicking the door down and all that. She physically assaulted me. She started off by saying Detroit women were crazy.
No, she didn't say that.
Well, anyway, she assaulted me.
No, back that up now. You can't. No. She did not say Detroit women were crazy because they are not. They're smart.
Smart?
Yes, they're smart enough not to let a man jump on them and keep whooping on them.
Your Honor. I never
That's
put my hands
smart to get them off of you. Go ahead.
The reason I did do that was to stop from putting my hands on her after she was putting her hands on me.
What was she doing to you?
I have pictures of one incident. This was the breaking point in the relationship after she scratched my face up.
Okay. You all were arguing over these women or something or another?
Yeah, we was arguing over the women. It was that incident particularly, somebody called my phone, she got mad. And she was, the whole time she was just real jealous and insecure. I could see why she was, insecure and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, me being married and the whole baby situation.
She said you had 2 other women in addition to her.
That's a lie.
And your wife.
That was just female friends.
Okay. And how many times did she attack you?
More than 5 times.
More than 5. She initiated the attacks.
More than 5.
No, see, they don't do all that in Detroit. The women in Detroit don't do all that. That's Cleveland.
Oh.
All right. They defend themselves. The women in Cleveland straight out attack you. The women in Detroit just defend themselves.
Started off by saying Detroit women were crazy.
No, she didn't say that.
Well, anyway, she assaulted me.
No, back that up now. You can't. No. She did not say Detroit women were crazy because they are not. They're smart.
Plaintiff Toya Porter is suing her ex-boyfriend, who claims after they moved in together, Toya attacked him more than 5 times.
Go ahead, man. Why don't you tell me about these attacks?
They were not attacks. Like,
did you initiate?
No. See, I wasn't even gonna bring it up, but he drinks a lot. Like, before I met him, I would drink like every weekend, every other weekend. He has to drink every day. Literally,
is that true, sir?
Every day.
I might have a beer or 2 after I get off work.
Go ahead.
Liquor. Hardcore liquor. Fifths.
So tell me about these 5 instances of violence. Did that occur or not?
It's not 5 times. It was 3, but I didn't attack him.
What happened?
More than 5.
He would get drunk and he would want to punch holes in walls or whatever, or he'd just walk up on me like, "I'll choke you." Okay.
Tell me about the times you attacked him, though.
I defended myself. There was
You never initiated an attack?
Nothing. You gonna choke me? I'm gonna show you.
You never initiated it?
Never.
All right.
Never.
Tell me about the rent.
Well, we signed a lease, a year lease, $525 a month. We agreed to split it down the middle, and he left me. He went back to his wife.
You all both signed?
Yes, we both signed.
All right. And how much are you suing and for what months?
Well, he left July 30th, so I'm suing for August till July of 2013. March of 2013.
And
I'm sorry.
What were the circumstances when he left? I mean, were you all fighting then, or what happened?
Because I went to the bar. He was very possessive, very controlling. He didn't want me to go out. I had to let go of all my friends. I didn't do nothing but go to school.
So that night, you came back from the bar, and what happened?
He like, I'm about to go out. I'm like, you about to go out? He like, yeah, you went to the bar, so I'm going to the bar. I'm like, he like, I only came in the house to get some money, so I went and got his money, and I threw the money at him, like, gone.
You threw his money?
Yeah.
You threw the money at him?
Yeah, and that's
all right, good enough. You assaulted him. Yeah, go ahead. That's assault. That's assault. You threw money at him. You assaulted him with money. Some people might not mind that, but obviously he did.
So he got mad about it because his friend was there, and I guess I pulled his card or, whatever, and he just Da-da-da-da-da.
Your Honor, she got mad because I decided to, after that incident where she threw the money at me, I decided I'm gonna leave. I started packing my stuff. As I'm packing my stuff, that's when we start tussling because she wanna grab on me, and that's how the whole scratching thing went down.
And the utility bills?
We agreed to alternate on paying each month, and he left in July and didn't even pay the phone, the light, or the gas bill, and he has to pay for that.
And that's how much?
Altogether, for the light and gas, is $428.
All right. And sir, did you agree to pay the utility bills, and did you pay for July?
I agreed to pay, and no, I didn't.
Okay. And the emotional distress is for what?
Because the place that I was living in before, he wanted to come together and on our little thing or whatever it was, I was paying like $150 a month. That covered everything where I was staying at. And now my paychecks, I get paid every 2 weeks. Every day I have to struggle. Some days I can't go to work.
All right, because you don't have money, you want emotional distress
I can't
from
even
it?
eat. Like,
okay, I understand. You can't eat.
If I'd stayed in my own house,
I know you can't
where I
eat.
was
You don't have enough money
I
to
wouldn't
eat.
have to pay all these
We're going to
bills.
show you how to get food stamps. So
I
since
can't.
that's
I
what
already
you're
tried.
doing.
I already tried to get food stamps.
Yeah, ma'am, that's enough. That's enough. I'm not going to let you sit here and play with my intelligence. You attacked him, and so as a result, he moved. You, by your own admission, you threw money in his face. You attacked him. The result was he left. So him leaving was a constructive eviction. You all can't live together when you're fighting each other. You admit on this instance in particular, the night he left and moved, you initiated the assault. So I can't grant you a judgment. You all both signed the lease. I'll let you all deal with the landlord. But I'm going to conclude legally that it was a constructive eviction. You all could not have lived there together. And in this instance in particular, you evicted him when you threw money in his face and assaulted him. Utility bills, I'm going to grant you that, ma'am. He agrees that he owes for that, but he hasn't paid. $428 is your judgment. With regard to emotional distress, you all cause each other emotional distress with a turbulent relationship. Have a good day.
I'm not going back.
I feel if you want to play house, you're going to have to pay to play house. You want to be a boss, you got to cost to be the boss. And he owed me that money. He should have paid me my money. It's just that simple. Now I'm struggling for what? Could have stayed where I was at by myself. Now I've got to go from day to day. I'm probably about to lose my job because I don't know how to get to work. I don't want him back though. I'm not hurt. The streets can have him. That's community property. I'm good.
It's over and done with. I'm through.